Well, hello, First Baptist Church, and all of our friends that tune into this channel on a regular basis. We're glad you're tuning into these videos, and we're checking in again with another virtual visit just to see how you're doing and how you're holding up in these days, especially as things kind of continue to grind on. Although it looks like, hopefully soon, things will start opening back up soon, and we're looking forward to that. I don't know how things are going in your home. Here, we're doing well, I think, overall. Our older college kids, they're getting ready for finals week coming up here. I think next week and then even the week after there's some finals. So they're preparing for that. But overall, we're doing well. We are seeing the Lord's faithful hand continuing to provide and be at work in these days. So we're thankful for that.
Yeah, we are.
A few funny stories maybe to share with you as we've been in this lockdown and things have been different. One of the things we're doing here a lot is recording videos either for the church. Christina's recording videos for school. And somebody mentioned to me about a week ago to go back and check out the Ambassador Good Friday video. They said that there was a little visitor in the background during that video. So I went back and watched it, and sure enough, right in the middle of the video, somebody walks in the door, realizes I'm recording, and then they back out again real slow. I didn't even notice that in the video, but it's funny to see. And of course, you're recording a lot of videos.
Yeah, I've had all kinds of visitors in my videos, from people to pets to strange sounds. And one time I was in the middle of prayer and the dog started barking. The little one, you know how they're yip yappers. So that was right in the middle of prayer and one of them. So it just never know.
Right.
Just never know what's going to happen.
One of the things that we've learned to do, I think, is kind of stand at the door for a minute, and if we hear somebody talking, we don't go in because we're not sure if they're recording a video or not. Another funny story, and I don't think I shared this with you yet, but a couple of days ago, Emma and Kai and I went to the Amish store up in Fountain City to pick up a few things, and we pulled into the parking lot, and just before we get out of the car, we all put on our masks, which you're supposed to do right now, but it felt like we were getting ready to rob the place because we're all putting our masks on at the same time before we go in. You know how they do in the movies. So we had a good laugh about that, but just funny things that have happened along the way.
Yeah, and I had a little mask malfunction. I guess I was at Meijer, and it takes me a good long time to get through Meijer, and this is the second or third time with the mask, and I had sprayed it with Lysol, I don't know, a few days before, but while I was going through, the fumes of that Lysol got choked up in my throat, and I had to cough, but
you can't cough in public right now. No.
And I was like way over by the meat, so I just left my cart and ran to the bathroom without looking like I was running. I was like, I'm getting there, I can't cough, and can't take off my mask, and so I finally made it to the bathroom in the little stall, and it was just... Yeah. It was crazy, so surreal. And
you can't clear your throat, blow your nose, cough, anything like that in public you can't do right now without somebody looking at you.
No. Crazy times.
A few announcements to bring to your attention. We are continuing to meet all the financial obligations at the church. Thank you for your generous giving. It's a blessing. And the Lord's continuing to provide and provide through His people. So great job there. Also, it looks like we're getting closer, as I said earlier, to opening things back up. The travel restrictions being lifted. As soon as that happens and we're ready to have services back at the church, we will call you. We will let you know. Things might look a little bit different for the first couple of weeks while we figure out what it looks like to be opened back up and kind of how things go. But you will get a call. As soon as we know something for sure, we will let you know. But hopefully soon. We're looking forward to that.
I look forward to hearing you sing at the same. I look forward to hearing your voices raised in praise.
Yeah.
I've really missed hearing that in the church.
Yeah. So. We record the Sunday sermons at the church, which you can tell from the background. We record there at the church, but it's recording to an empty room.
Yeah.
You know, so we miss the people singing and the joyful sounds of fellowship, and we look forward to that.
We do.
a couple of days ago, Kristina sent over to me an article written by Denise Purcell, and it was published in Kentucky Today just recently. I don't want to give away all the details of the article. I'm going to put the link to the article in the description below. I want you to go check it out. But just a general description, the article is about how Denise's grandmother, her life was impacted by the flu pandemic of 1918. How that impacted her grandmother's life, and in turn how God used that and impacted Denise's own life. It's a great article full of great perspective on the sovereign working of God. Read the article, but what I liked about it was how it really declared forth the faithfulness of God from one generation to the next. And the scriptures talk about that. I'm going to read a scripture here in just a moment that talks about that. But I was thinking as I was reading the article how there will be generations from now describing how God was faithful during the coronavirus pandemic of 2020.
I was reminded of the verses that you did for Ambassador. See how great a cloud of witnesses surrounds us, and how this was a witness. Just like hymns to me are a witness of God's work in people's lives over a generation or a span of long time. Sometimes when you're in the moment, it's hard to see big picture. And I had watched that Ambassador video, I don't know, a day or two before, and then reading that article, it reminded me that this was another witness, testimony to God's faithfulness. And it was really well done. That's all I'll say.
It is.
It was well done.
Yeah, we don't want to give away the details of it. So it'll be in the description below. Go and check that out. You'll be encouraged by it. We appreciate Denise writing that. And so I want to share a scripture with you as we close. It's out of Psalm 145. We've been in the Psalms a little bit here lately. Verses 4 through 7. One generation shall praise your works to another, and shall declare your mighty acts. On the glorious splendor of your majesty, and on your wonderful works I will meditate. Men shall speak of the power of your awesome acts, and I will tell of your greatness. They shall eagerly utter the memory of your abundant goodness, and will shout joyfully of your righteousness. Have a great rest of your week. We look forward to being together soon. Don't forget to tune in Sunday for the Sunday morning sermon. God bless each one of you. We love you.
Bye-bye.